Hello and welcome to pmclounge.com. In this important video, we are comparing the salaries of project managers and scrum masters. So we have data for 9 different countries and we are using the official PMI salary survey report as well as a scrum master salary survey report that comes from Berlin Product People Company, right? So we have data for 9 different countries, and if you are in one of these countries, you will be able to take a decision whether you should get into project management or become a scrum master to be able to make the most. Now this video is divided into 3 parts. The first part, we will take a look at the 9 countries and we'll just take a look at the scrum master numbers for these 9 countries. In the second part, we'll compare what a project manager role is all about and what a scrum master role is all about. And finally, in the third part, we'll do a comparison of the salaries of project managers and scrum masters for these 9 countries. All right, so let's get started. As I said in the first part of the video, let's talk about 9 countries and the salaries that scrum masters are making in these 9 countries. We are starting off with Australia, and we essentially have 3 data points for each of the country. First is maximum, that is 155,000 US dollars. This is the maximum a scrum master is making in Australia. And then we have the mean, which is essentially the average, and then median, which is closest to reality. So focus on the median numbers. In Australia, scrum masters are making 120,000 US dollars per year. And this is US dollars, not Australian currency, by the way. Similarly, for Brazil, we have the maximum number of 95,000 US dollars. We have the mean of 27,000 US dollars, and the median is 24,000 US dollars. So that's the scrum master annual salary in Brazil. Moving on, Canada offers 200,000 US dollars for scrum masters. This is the maximum a scrum master is making there. Then the mean is 87K, and then you have the median, which is 80,000 US dollars per year. A quick reminder here, if you're preparing for your PMP exam, head over to pmclounge.com/PMP practice questions. You will find free practice questions that you can use to prepare for your exam. All right, let's talk about Germany now. Germany, maximum scrum master annual salary is 320,000 US dollars. That's huge, right? The mean is 89K and the median is 83,000 US dollars. Let's talk about India. So the maximum is 360,000 US dollars. The mean is 39,000 US dollars, and then the median is 30,000 US dollars. All right, let's talk about Netherlands. Maximum is 200K. You have mean of 83K and then the median of 80,000 US dollars. Then we have Poland in the list. Someone in Poland who is a scrum master can expect to make a maximum of 86,000 US dollars per year. A mean number is 39,000, but the median is 40K, which is closest to reality. Let's talk about United Kingdom, where you have a maximum figure of 169,000 US dollars, a mean of 78,000 US dollars, and then you have the median of 75,000. And finally, let's talk about United States of America, a maximum of 300K, a mean of 124K, but most people are making about 122,000 US dollars. So that's the numbers for these 9 countries that I was going to talk about. Now, in the second part of this video, let's talk about the difference between project managers and scrum masters. All right, let's move on to the difference. Now, what exactly is the role of a project manager and a scrum master? So a project manager is going to oversee the entire project end to end, but a scrum master is only going to facilitate the scrum framework and agile practices. So a single project that a project manager is heading, a single project may have several scrum teams. This is important to note here. All right, responsibilities. So a project manager aligns stakeholders, creates plans, tracks progress, resolves issues. And this is basically something that you're going to find in most project manager job openings. These are the roles and responsibilities that project managers are expected to perform. Similarly, on Scrum Master job openings, you are going to find these descriptions essentially. So Scrum Master is responsible for removing impediments, coaching team, promotes Scrum values and practices, facilitates Scrum ceremonies. Skills: a project manager should have leadership, communication, planning, and problem solving skills. A Scrum Master should have facilitation, coaching, mentoring, conflict resolution skills. And finally, specialization. So a project manager is essentially a jack of all trades. And even the PMP certification signifies this, because PMP certification is not just a certification for IT industry, right? PMP helps you get ready to manage any kind of project. And you can use any type of methodology, be it predictive, be it adaptive or hybrid, in any industry. But Scrum is very focused on the IT industry, because this is focused on software projects. This is focused on software products. So projects requiring frequent deliveries and are Scrum based, these are the ones that are following the Scrum practices. And this is what a Scrum Master works on. Okay, so now with that out of the way, let's talk about the third part of this video, and that is comparing the salaries of project managers and program managers. So in order to do that, I'll quickly go over to the next slide. So let's compare salaries. First of all, let's talk about Australia. We saw the Scrum Master salary figure, 120,000 US dollars. A project manager salary is 97,000 US dollars. And this is where the one thing that I spoke of in the previous slide should be highlighted, and that is that Scrum Masters typically work in the IT industry, but project managers will work in all sorts of industries. So if IT industry is paying a lot in Australia, then obviously you will find that the Scrum Master salary is going to be higher than project manager salary, because this number, 97,000 US dollars, this number includes project managers across all industries. But this is most likely to be just the IT industry. All right, let's talk about Brazil. You have 24,000 US dollars. That's the annual salary of a Scrum Master. A project manager is making significantly higher, 38,000 US dollars. Canada, 80,000 for Scrum Masters, 81,000 for project managers, so pretty similar. Germany, 83,000 for Scrum Masters and 103,000 for project managers. Moving on, for India, you have 30,000 US dollars. That's the Scrum Master salary, and then you have 25,000 US dollars. That's the project manager salary. Remember, I mentioned the IT industry here. Most Scrum Masters work in the IT industry. So IT industry, if they are offering higher salaries, that is why you're going to see high figure for Scrum Masters. But this is essentially all industries included, not just IT. Netherlands, you have 80,000 for Scrum Masters, 101,000 for project managers. Poland, you have 40K and 49K. Then you have United Kingdom, 75K and 95K. So project managers are making significantly higher than Scrum Masters. And finally, you have USA, 122K and 121K, pretty similar. So for most countries on this list, you will find that project managers actually make higher than Scrum Master. But you don't have to go over all this data. All you need to focus on is which country you are in right now, or which country do you want to move to, and then take a call whether you should get into project management or focus on the Scrum Master role. So that's all in this video. I hope you got value out of it. Like, share, subscribe. If you like our work, consider contributing using the thanks button, or head over to pmclounge.com/contribute. Don't forget to check out our website, pmclounge.com, your #1 free PMP and project management resource. Thank you and have a nice day.